now we're gonna go in, and I've got, again, I've got somebody else that's right next door to us here, so I'm excited to bring him in. I got Chef Kevin Robinson, who is with the G Pubs. Chef, can you over there? I gotta find it. All right. Whoa!
Hey.
Look at this.
How you guys
Oh
doing?
my God, a pickle. I might have to eat the pickle right now.
The pickle is awesome,
Oh
actually.
my God. I might be all about the pickle. What is that?
I brought.
See, I told you somebody was gonna make me have a beer.
Everybody brings wine.
Look
We're
at
talking about
this.
burgers. I do beer.
What is this?
Yeah.
Two
that looks
roads.
awesome.
Oh my
It
God.
really is good.
Molly's like, I want that. So, all right, wait a minute. So this is what we're gonna do, Chef. Is we're gonna talk about the beers first.
Okay,
because
absolutely.
This is unique for me. Slide in right here, buddy. So everybody, he's tall. Can you see how
I am
tall this
tall.
guy is? So,
I'm short for an NBA player.
all right. So let's talk about the beers before we get into the burgers. What'd you bring me here?
Okay, I brought you the Flower Power. That's made by India Pale Ale.
Okay.
It's a lighter, hoppier beer, which I love hops, but not too much. So
Okay.
that's perfect, and I think it pairs perfectly with the Green Monster. And this is your Two Roads Expressway. This is chock full of alcohol.
Chock full of alcohol.
It's like 8% alcohol, but it's
Whoa.
really, really, really good. It's super good. And I'm usually not a dark
I can see.
a
So
dark
this is
beer kind
really
of guy.
dark.
Yeah, it's a coffee espresso type beer. So I paired that
okay,
with
gotcha.
the Eiffel Tower because it's more like a breakfast burger, being that it has
I got
the
another burger
fried
with an egg here.
with the fried egg on it.
All
I
right.
did mine over easy.
All right, so we gotta talk about this. So let's get it. I'm gonna move this over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try both of these because I have to admit that I'm gonna try beer here. I have to say, I was just in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
And I went to this place called Ponce Marketplace. And my friend
Uh-huh.
Jim Verity and I were there. We had a wine with lunch. And I went in and they had this row that is full of beer taps on the wall.
Oh,
And
awesome.
I honestly tried 3 different beers while I was there. So I have to
Yeah.
admit that on here that I tried 3 different beers. So it's no problem
Ooh,
continuing
you're
that.
not too far from my neck of the woods. I'm originally from South Carolina.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. I love the
absolutely.
South. Beautiful area. So let's get into talking about first your menu overall. So you have a variety of burgers, right?
I have a wide variety of burgers.
I'll try this one first. So how many
Absolutely.
burgers are on the menu overall?
Okay, I have we just added the Green Monster, which we're entering into the Rhode Island food fights.
Okay.
We have the Eiffel Tower, that's been a staple since day one. We have our OG burger, which is lettuce, tomato, onion. All our burgers are double patty.
Okay.
We also have a grilled cheeseburger.
Look at that.
That comes with a grilled cheese. The buns are actually grilled cheeseburgers. I mean grilled
Grilled
cheese
cheese sandwich,
sandwiches.
yeah.
And it comes with crispy onion strings, our house-made barbecue sauce, and bacon.
And bacon.
And
Every
bacon.
burger should have bacon on it. Just my
That's-
opinion. Just my opinion.
And just so you guys know, all our bacon is house cured also.
Really?
Oh yeah, we do just about everything in house.
Tony, can you see that? Look at that.
That is awesome, ain't it?
So what is on this one?
Okay, this is the Green Monster burger. You're gonna know why I call it the Green Monster.
All
So we
right.
did a green chili cheese sauce,
Okay.
green tomato, fried pickles, and Boston Bib lettuce.
So the fried pickles are under.
Yes, fried pickles are right under there. And we also have a nice little slab of our house cured
The bacon, I just saw
Yeah.
that. That's awesome looking. And then this one with the egg. Let's go back to this.
Oh, right, the Eiffel Tower. That's a fan
Eiffel
favorite.
Tower.
That's a fan favorite. All right, like I said before, all our burgers are double patty. So we have caramelized onions, mushrooms, fried egg, Gruyere cheese, and truffle mayo.
You got mushrooms on this one.
Yes, sir.
Another fan favorite. So here's a question from you. From the style of that you have more of these burgers, is there almost like a make your own burger type thing?
You can pretty much customize your burger with what the ingredients that we have in house.
Yep.
But me personally, our burgers are fine the way they are. I can
And this
honestly
is coming
say,
from the kitchen
I
perspective.
can
'cause
honestly stand
the
behind
kitchens
that.
love when you don't have to change the concept
Yeah.
of what it is.
I can honestly stand
So
behind
this
it.
one is definitely dark, definitely a much heavier beer.
Yes.
I can certainly say
Yeah,
that.
and believe it or not, it's not quite as heavy as you think it's going to be.
Yeah, it was to me because I'm sure I'll enjoy
Mhm.
this one. To me, it was heavier because I could tell that it's got that coffee.
It's coffee, espresso, yes. Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of the espresso. Cafe
Yeah.
Patron and I get along very well. So and that's the only one I can.
Well, I should have brought you a shot of
Oh
that on the
no!
rocks.
That's I would have been in big trouble. These guys would have been calling me an Uber to get out of here. So, describe the rest of the menu because G Pub is very much that. It is a pub style.
It's a
restaurant.
it's a gastropub.
Okay.
Everything's made in house, fresh. There's a lot of southern influences, being that I am from the south, so I play to my strengths, and it's just really good, casual,
very
easy
casual
eating.
down
very casual down there.
And you guys have lunch and dinner.
We have lunch and dinner. We open for lunch at 11:30. 11:30 Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
And then Monday through Friday we open at 11:30. Saturday we open at 12 for lunch.
like
Sundays
this
12 o'clock also. It's great, ain't
I
it?
really like this
Yeah.
one. It's good.
It's great. But overall, the menu's very approachable. There's something going there for everyone. We also have veggie burgers, by the way. So to play to the vegan, the
It's
vegetarian crowd.
vegetarian also, but the gluten-free can do that if they do it without the...
Absolutely.
Is there a gluten-free bun as well, or they have without the...
I do have gluten also.
Oh, see, here are the cheers in the background. So I would definitely want to highlight that. So, Chef, we got to definitely highlight that because we get
Yes.
a lot of those questions about gluten-free. So not only can I have a veggie
I get
burger-
that every day.
Every day.
Every day.
So that's an important thing to realize, and I know in talking burgers that comes up. And I do want to say that some of these restaurants that I didn't highlight, but they do also have other things that are not burgers, right? Like chicken sliders.
Exactly. We do have a slider trio that comes with our pulled pork, our house-made pulled pork,
Yep.
coleslaw, house-made barbecue sauce, of course. We do a bacon cheddar. It's a trio. So
That's
we
what
do
I
a
had,
bacon cheddar burger, and we also do a grilled buffalo chicken sandwich.
So I can tell you, this is what I had probably 2-3 weeks ago now when I was there for lunch, and that's exactly what I had.
That's what
Because
you had?
the buffalo was like, when I had that, and the pork. I love the
Yeah.
pork one as well, but it was delicious.
Awesome.
So
I'm glad you liked
Oh,
everything.
it's fantastic. And from an atmosphere standpoint, again, I just want to go back to visit that, is that when you guys came in, it was kind of taking over this complex, if you will. You had the building,
The
the
whole
restaurants
building.
coming in.
Yep.
So you've got the G-Pub, and then you've also got
We have the rooftop.
the rooftop.
Yes.
So I know that's not naturally your specialty up there, but
No, I don't know something about
so
it.
he knows a little something. So
Right.
I do want to highlight that only for the specific reason is that it is another, if you come to the G-Pub and you eat, it is a great place to go up there afterwards. And it does have its own menu.
It
but
is. It has its own menu. Cocktail list is very different. The atmosphere is very different. You pretty much dine in al fresco, and we're the only one in the city
It has a rooftop.
that has a rooftop.
Right. And it's a lot of what I've done is I've gone downstairs. So I've gone downstairs and I'm a big fan
A,
of burgers.
a lot of
obviously.
people do that.
And then go up to the roof
And
for a
go up
drink
to the rooftop.
afterwards.
The rooftop also has a really good burger. Also,
What's the one on the rooftop?
the rooftop it has I believe it's gorgonzola. There's
Oh.
gorgonzola on it. Bib lettuce, tomato. It's awesome.
Anything
And
with
all our,
gorgonzola or blue cheese, I'm sold.
Yeah,
Those two things.
and all our burger mixes, we all have the same burger mix. We do short rib, we do brisket, and we do chuck. And
Nice.
we do like a three meat burger blend.
And
with
that's
all of
what's
our
in each
burgers.
of the burgers.
Each burger. Yep.
Wow. How'd you come up with that?
Research.
Research.
Research and trying and failing, then finally came up with the perfect mix.
That's incredible.
Right amount of fat to make sure the burger doesn't dry out and all of that. Yeah.
So I have to imagine that, I mean, again, not just going to the pub style, but I have to imagine that the burgers sell. They must be a good
the burgers
station on it.
the burger sell.
The burgers
I
sell.
have a 2-man grill station right
Is it-
now.
Really?
Yeah. They started picking up a whole lot more once we changed a couple things around on the menu. Burgers just started flying out the door.
So do you find, I mean, and I'm going back to this one with the egg right here, and I want to
Mhm.
make sure you see this one. Do you, in my opinion, and a lot of you guys, what I wanted to bring out was the
Mhm.
art, so the art behind these burgers.
Mhm.
Do you find that people now are being more adventurous and trying burgers? than just the egg on
Absolutely,
it?
especially with what kind of meat they're using too. Like you'll go to certain restaurants in the city, you might find yourself with an ostrich burger, emu burger, kangaroo
So
burger. They're like, there's stuff out there that people are becoming way more adventurous about.
So, and I have to say that's a very good point. So I tried in New Orleans, of all places,
Mhm.
I tried a bison burger.
Oh, it's awesome!
It was amazing.
I've run a bison burger. Like I try to do it at least once every other month and run a bison burger. For
All
a
right, now
special.
I know where I'm going for my bison
Yeah,
burger.
we absolutely-
So it's
absolutely.
it was very tender, very like.
It's leaner. It's leaner than regular cow meat.
Mhm.
Way leaner. It's super moist. It's good. It retains its moisture. It's a really good meat.
But overall, you could say that people are definitely being more adventurous.
Oh,
Not just with the style of
absolutely.
meat, but what they're getting on their burgers.
What they're getting on the burger. It's just so much you can do. Why stay boxed in with just lettuce, tomato, and onion?
Right,
You can do
exactly.
so much more with it.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
good to hear, and that's nice to know. Now, from the G Pub's perspective, being lunch and dinner,
hmm
these menus are available. How late do you serve over there?
We serve until 10 o'clock, Sunday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, we're open till 11.
Okay.
Kitchen's open till 11.
And we were speaking earlier. You kind of have a very unique situation.
Story.
Yeah,
My
it's a very
story?
unique story.
Yeah.
So this again shows the testament of the quality of people that we have working in the hospitality industry
Mhm.
in Rhode Island as a whole, not just Providence. And the chef and I were speaking earlier, and I was talking about how he came to get into his position. So you don't have a culinary background.
I do not.
So
I do not have a
talk about
culinary.
a little bit how you got to where you are.
Well, I graduated college in 2003 from Savannah State. I have a bachelor's in fine arts, mass communications. That's why I'm so comfortable on the camera. This doesn't bother me at all.
Fine arts. See, a bachelor's in fine arts.
So when I graduated college, I couldn't find a job down there in the South anywhere working in TV or radio. So I called my father up because my father's up here. He was like, "Well, how about you come up here and try looking for a job?" So I moved up here. Still couldn't find a job with what I wanted to do, and I needed some sort of income. I couldn't just sit around. So went to this restaurant on Hope Street, started washing dishes there. One night the owner came at me and he was like, hey, we're in a bit of a jam. You think you can hop on the salad station and
That
help
never
us out a
happens
little
in
bit?
restaurants. They're never in a jam. Right?
You think you can help us out on the salad station? I was like, sure. He was like, I'll give you two bucks more an hour. I was like, yeah, sure, sure, I'll go back there. So started making salads, and then I just grew to love it. Pretty much. If I knew this is what I wanted to do, I would have went to culinary school.
So, with your degree, it almost seems like you're bringing a little bit of that degree to your culinary menu, right?
I could. Absolutely.
So, and how long you been over there? A couple of years now?
I've been there pretty much since it opened.
Since they opened.
Yeah,
right?
and that was 2014,
So
I believe.
almost a few years now.
Yes.
Almost a few years. So that to me is unique. And again, congratulations to you because
It's a great place over there. Everybody I work with is super awesome. And I'm not going to take the credit for everything. I have a really, really good kitchen. I work with a lot of students and whatnot, but they're awesome, and they're enthused to be there. They want to cook. They want to learn.
So a lot of students, I'm assuming, from Johnson.
Johnson and Wales, yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
That's good to hear, and I'm glad to hear you say that overall that you have a good team. So I try to end this with my last question that I get a lot from everybody is, from the chefs, general managers, owners' perspective, is the things that they recommend. That doesn't necessarily have to be your burgers.
Okay.
But, so what are give us two suggestions, two of your things that we shouldn't miss, or two things that you like that are on
Two
the
things, you definitely have to try the chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
You definitely got to try my
I
farmhouse
feel like
chicken
I'm back in
and
Atlanta.
waffles. Yeah. I'm from
They Southern. There you go,
I'm
the
from
South.
buddy.
Yeah.
Definitely try my chicken and waffles, and to keep it even more Southern again,
Oh boy.
shrimp po' boy.
Oh, I love shrimp.
It's awesome.
So
I kept it very traditional too. I didn't stray away from what they do in New Orleans or anything like that.
So I have to say that when I travel, I don't often run into food that I feel is the same quality of what we have in Rhode Island. So we have a culinary talent throughout the state is amazing.
Absolutely.
But those are two things that I'd be happy to see transported from the South. So I'm glad
Yeah.
that you have on your
Yeah,
menus.
absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Hey,
today,
thank
Chef.
you for
I really
having me.
appreciate it.